Good morning, James. How are you today?
Very good. How are you guys doing?
We're great. We're great. We're so excited that you're a contestant on The Voice. We watched your audition, and you did a fantastic job.
Well, thank you. I'm excited too.
Yeah. So you are an Apple employee and went to CMU, and it seems that you were on one path and you took a turn in music, your passion prevailed. Tell me about your path before you were on The Voice.
Yeah, my path before The Voice was pretty conventional for, like kids my age. I got done with high school, and I thought the next logical step was kind of to go to college, and I was really into art at that time, so I went to Carnegie Mellon for art, and I was there for 2 years before I decided it really wasn't for me. So I kind of cut all my losses and headed on the music path, and got myself a day job and tried to gig when I could, but it was kind of it was tough for a long time because I didn't have much money, I didn't have much exposure around Pittsburgh or anywhere else, and it's definitely a hard thing to do when you have no resources, and especially when you have a day job to contend with. And The Voice kind of came along as an opportunity to kind of make that, to kind of break out and make the music thing happen for myself. It's been really awesome.
Well, congratulations. A lot of Pittsburgh people here want to know, what are your favorite things to do when you're in Pittsburgh? What do you like to do? You probably hung out in Oakland and Shady Side a lot, right?
Yeah, I'm so boring when I hang out in Pittsburgh. I wish that I love going to the Incline. I love hanging out in Shady Side. There's great bars around there. I love hanging out at the Apple Store because I'm a nerd, and I love busking in the streets in Shady Side. I love going to the Strip on market days, and my favorite restaurant is probably Tamari, so I'm plugging for Tamari. And that guy also, the same guy, I can't remember his name, but he owns a restaurant in Squirrel Hill. So I used to live in Squirrel Hill for a little while, and I love hanging out there too. But it's called Everyday Noodles, and everybody should go there because it's delicious, really authentic Taiwanese food.
Really? I have to try it.
So those are my favorite things. Yeah.
Thanks for the tip.
Absolutely. Yeah, anytime. I love Pittsburgh a lot. So.
Very nice. Yeah, it's been really cool seeing all the tweets from CMU students and Apple employees saying, "Go James, James did great." That must be really cool for you.
Yeah, the coolest part is that all my family and friends get to kind of watch it happen, and all my coworkers and fellow students, like you said, get to, I don't know, I get a chance to do them one proud and put our Shady Side Apple Store on the map and get CMU a little publicity as well, and everybody suddenly wins.
Awesome. So let's go back to the audition. All 4 chairs turn around, and you have Christina, who's from Pittsburgh, and you have Adam, whose best friend is from Pittsburgh.
Right.
He talks about Gene Hong all the time. So you choose Adam.
Yeah.
It may or may not have been because of a Pittsburgh connection. Tell me why you chose Adam.
I chose Adam because I think I would be I thought at that moment, and I got this weird gut feeling that I would be a good fit for his team in terms of like stylistically what I like to do, and his pitch was really sincere, and I could tell that he really wanted me. I mean, everybody was kind of fighting pretty hard to curry my favor, but I don't know. Adam seemed to be the most genuine and the most humble in his approach, and his charm kind of won me over, I guess.
What's it like working with him?
He is as down to earth as he seems on camera. I mean, on and off camera, he's a really genuine guy. He seems really invested in the competition and invested in the future of all the artists on his team. And he wants nothing more than to help us succeed and help get the team a win.
How wonderful. Now up next is the battle round, right? How are you preparing for that?
Yes. Battle rounds are kind of like a different dynamic altogether. So we don't have the pressure of, making it on a team, making it on the show, kind of breathing down our necks. But now we have an opponent to contend with, and it's literally like a vocal boxing match. And it's just it's a different kind of pressure to contend with, I guess. It's not so much you have to impress the judges, but now you have to shine brighter than someone else. But you also want to put on a good performance, so striking a balance between helping yourself stand out and also helping your opponent to help you, to help the performance in general is a kind of, it's difficult, it's really touchy.
Ooh, I bet that would be nerve-wracking. Is there anything you do before you perform, any superstitions or anything like that?
I try to, there was this thing we did back in my high school that my chorus teacher, whenever we would, like, for opening night during a show, we would have a pep talk, and then we would do this weird nerve exercise for nerves, where you kind of like start to wave your hands and feet faster and faster in succession. And I try to, that seems to work for some reason, so I try to do that every time I'm about to go on stage. And yeah, it's this weird calisthenic thing. I don't know, but it helps me, at least as a placebo.
Awesome. Yeah, everyone has to have something, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, well, we look forward to the battle rounds. We're so excited for you. Pittsburgh will be cheering for you, and we'll be voting for you when you make it to the next round.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I think you guys are really going to really like battles. It's going to be really fun.
I'm excited.
And it's been a pleasure talking to you guys. I love Pittsburgh, and I'm proud to represent you guys.
We have 1 minute left. Do you want to give a shout out to anyone here?
Sure. I want to give a shout out to everybody at CMU, everybody at the Apple Store in Shadyside. Thanks a lot. Everybody from the Soundbites a cappella group in Pittsburgh, and Double Shot, who was an a cappella group I actually went around with in Pittsburgh too. And also, I want to give a shout out to everybody in Pittsburgh because I love you guys and I can't wait to be back.
Well, thanks, James. We love you too, and thanks for driving to KNBC to do this, and thanks to KNBC too. And have a great day. We'll
it was a short
talk
drive.
to you soon.
No big.
We'll talk to you soon when you make it to the next round.
Yeah, thank you very much. Awesome. See you then.
Take care.